Automation is fundamentally transforming the structure of the finance function by changing how work is distributed across different levels of the organization. Within the program framework, this transformation is often illustrated through the concept of the diamond-shaped finance function. Traditionally, finance functions followed a hierarchical or pyramid structure, with large numbers of employees performing transactional activities at the base and progressively fewer professionals occupying managerial and strategic roles at higher levels. However, advances in automation, artificial intelligence, robotics, and digital technologies are reducing the need for extensive transaction processing teams. As a result, finance functions are evolving toward a diamond shape that emphasizes analytical and value-adding activities. In the traditional pyramid structure, the largest concentration of finance staff was located at the operational level. These employees were responsible for processing transactions, recording financial information, performing reconciliations, managing accounts payable and receivable, and preparing routine reports. Because these activities were labor-intensive and repetitive, organizations required significant numbers of personnel to support day-to-day finance operations. As information moved upward through the hierarchy, fewer employees were involved in management reporting, performance analysis, and strategic decision support. The structure reflected a finance function primarily focused on generating and processing information rather than interpreting and influencing organizational decisions. Automation has significantly altered this traditional model. Technologies such as robotic process automation, artificial intelligence, cloud computing, and integrated enterprise systems can perform many routine finance activities more quickly, accurately, and consistently than manual processes. Tasks such as transaction processing, invoice handling, reconciliations, payroll administration, and standard reporting are increasingly automated. This reduces the number of employees required at the operational level while improving efficiency and reducing costs. As automation removes much of the routine workload, finance professionals are able to focus on more complex activities that require judgment, analysis, communication, and strategic thinking. The result is the emergence of the diamond-shaped finance function. In this model, the largest concentration of finance professionals is no longer located at the transaction processing level. Instead, the middle section of the organization expands, reflecting increased emphasis on management accounting, business analysis, performance management, forecasting, and business partnering. Professionals in these roles interpret information, generate insights, and support decision-making across the organization. The diamond shape illustrates how finance is shifting from information production toward information interpretation and value creation. This structure enables organizations to derive greater strategic benefit from their finance capabilities while maintaining operational efficiency. The upper section of the diamond continues to consist of finance leaders and strategic advisors who work closely with senior management. These professionals focus on organizational strategy, governance, risk management, resource allocation, and long-term value creation. Automation strengthens their effectiveness by providing access to higher quality information and more sophisticated analytical capabilities. At the same time, business partnering becomes increasingly important as finance professionals collaborate with managers across functions to influence decisions and improve performance. Consequently, communication, leadership, analytical thinking, and commercial awareness become essential skills within the modern finance function. Ultimately, automation and the diamond-shaped finance function reflect the evolution of finance into a strategic and insight-driven discipline. By reducing the need for routine processing activities, technology enables finance professionals to focus on generating insights, supporting decision-makers, and creating organizational value. The finance function becomes less concerned with producing information and more focused on influencing actions and outcomes. While operational controls and accurate data remain essential, the greatest value increasingly comes from analysis, business partnering, and strategic support. As digital transformation continues to accelerate, the diamond-shaped model provides a useful framework for understanding the future direction of the finance profession.